Perfect.
Every day in August, and we have but 3 days remaining. We're joined now by a guy who's going to give us all kinds of motivation, a guy who's inspired me a whole bunch, Tim Deer, Dr. Tim Deer. The feats this guy has come up with have been nothing short of miraculous. Earlier this summer, 135 miles Badwater, then 100 miles at Leadville.
Yeah, well, it's been a good year. I did back in February. I did the 50-mile Destin Sand Run and got second overall in that race. That was a painful race.
So you like this sled, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
First time since 1984. I can't even do the math on that. How many years ago was that?
A long time ago. I think it was easier back then.
All right, first time since 1984. Let's get it. Go for it, buddy. Low man wins. Get low on those handles.
Perfect.
It's like it's 1984 all over again.
It was much easier back then, I think. Then I went down to Badwater, and we talked about that a little bit in the interview we did. The hardest race in the world, 135 miles through Death Valley. The hottest place in the world ever, 134 degrees in 1908. And now they're saying that this year may break that because there's already been 130 this year out there. So we may be running on the hottest day in the history of the world, which would be amazing. What a challenge. That was a really good planning, good team of people, good training, able to get 11th overall and first in the master division, people over 50. Then went up to Leadville, where I've been my fourth trip to Leadville, 100 miles at altitude. And the first 3 times I was in the top 5 in my age group a few times, and this time at mile 77 I actually missed the cutoff by a minute. I was hypothermic and hadn't been able to take in fluid for about 12 hours. You know, we climbed up to 13,000 feet and really had a good day there. And it was great training for my next 3 events, which are coming up over the next few months.
You go as fast or as slow as you want to go, Tim.
You know, I think that's probably not true, Josh. I probably can't go that fast.
You're more of a plotter, man. Slow and steady wins the race, right?
I might push this thing about a couple hundred miles. I'm not sure about fast.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, right? First place in your age group, 11th overall at Badwater. What was that like?
It's great. You know, you go out, you start off at 11 o'clock at night, and had about 30 pros in the race. It's limited to 100 people. The 100 people that are chosen out of about 6,000 applicants. And so you go from 110 degrees at night to about 131 degrees during the daytime. You tracks up two major climbs, across Death Valley, across the hottest part of the desert during the middle of the day. It's pretty cool. You have jet planes flying over you, and you get some dark places, Josh. You know, you get to where you're really feeling like you might die, and that's when you have to dig down deep in your body and pick that up and say you're not going to die. You're going to overcome that.
So if you get a little bit low on those handles, it'll help. There you go.
There we go.
You do this because it's inside you, right? But do you understand how much you inspire other people and motivate other people with some of these feats that you do accomplish?
Well, that's nice to say, Josh. Certainly, it's, you know, my goal is to push myself to the edge of where I can go. Getting low here, Josh. Getting low.
That's it, man. Low man wins.
And to keep doing that as I age, and I hope that other people find that in themselves they can push themselves where they need to go. And that may be running a 5K. You know, and certainly, I think there's something to be said for going from the couch to the 5K. That may be, you know, running a marathon. It may be going on a hike with your kids or your dog. You know, so really, what your pushing level is doesn't have to be what my pushing level is. All right, down and back. We're done.
You're the boss, man. I'm on your schedule. I'll sit out here all day long and do them. Videotape you doing them, I should say. Tim Deer ran 135 miles, the hardest race in the history of the world. There's no reason why I can't get off my lazy butt and go run a 5K. I think that's inspirational as well, you know?
Well, I think some of it's not laziness. Some of it is laziness, but some of it really is just habit, right? So you get in the habit of coming over to your gym 2 or 3 days a week. That becomes a habit. And then it's easy to get into that habit once you start it, and it's easy to get out of that habit once you sit around on the couch.
Ah, that's easy.
All right, 2 more to go. I'm trying to make those good as they can be, being a novice at sled pushing. So I think COVID made some people stronger, made some people weaker as far as their ability to mentally get out and do things. So I would encourage everyone to get in the habit of pushing their body and their mind.
So, this is gonna be a walk-off.
Okay. Here comes the finale. Let's make it strong. Oh yeah, good stuff.
Nice, Tim. So what'd you think of that? 135 miles or a sled push?
Well, Josh, that was a cute workout. Not quite hot enough out here for me, but I definitely could do this every day in August. Peace out.